Hello Year 10, welcome to your tri-weekly feedback lesson. Today you're going to need a pen, your exercise book and a copy of the tri-weekly texts, and your title is Tri-Weekly Feedback. Before we get into that, I want you to do this do now, which is, why do you think J.B. Priestley wrote an Inspector Calls as a play rather than a book? We have discussed it in class, so have a think about the fact that he had a very strong message that he wanted to give. Why did he write it as a play rather than a book? Just write a short response. Here's a do now review. J.B. Priestley wanted to warn people about the dangers of not thinking as a community. He wanted his message to be a group experience. Plays are a communal experience that encourage discussion, where book reading is a more personal experience. So there you are. You should have that or something like it. Right, I was very pleased with your tri-weekly assessments. This is I think the hardest thing you have to do in literature, this task. I've given individual feedback on class charts and awarded achievement points where appropriate. So do have a look there at the comments I've made on class charts. The main thing that was missing was that not a lot of you developed your points. To get into the higher reaches of the mark scheme, you have to do this. This is a good problem to have at this stage. Everyone has understood the structure that is required in the response. Now we have to work on developing our responses. So these were good. We all had the layout, the structure, the points, the evidence, and it was well used. Pretty much everybody had that. We just need to work on developing our points. Some of you had actually done that, but for the most part it hadn't been done. So I'm going to show you how to do that now, and then you're going to rewrite part of your answers in light of what I'm about to show you. Okay, so I've got an extract from text 1 and an extract from text 2 here. I'm going to highlight the quotes that I would use. Here we are. So first of all, I've chosen happiest nights of my life. Happiest nights of my life from text 1 and Inspector Calls, and then from text 2 I've got it's a disappointment. Those are the two pieces of evidence that I'm going to use on the next slide. So move on to the next slide. Now here's a developed response using those two quotes, a comparative paragraph comparing the two texts, a developed response using the two quotes that I just highlighted on the previous slide. Just remember that a developed point is two ideas from the same quote, or an idea that links two quotes together. I've gone for what I think is the easier and the quicker one to do. I've gone for the two ideas from the same quote. So in text 1, Burning's relationship with his family is positive, at least as far as he sees it. How much of this positivity is because the marriage suits his business life, and how much is because it makes his daughter happy, is debatable. There's two ideas there. When he says it is one of the happiest nights of my life, he goes on to give his daughter's happiness and the future of his business equal weight. You see 2 points there. Whereas in text 2, when Charlie says it's a disappointment to me, with reference to his daughter's mother not being there, it shows he is concerned more for his daughter than his business. He does not give the fact that his daughter is marrying the son of his solicitor the same weight as he does her happiness. So 2 points from each of those individual quotes. That is a developed point, and will get you into the higher reaches of the mark scheme. So your task, Year 10, is to rewrite. You've got your points already. Is to rewrite two of your comparative points and develop them in the way I have shown you. That is two ideas from one quote. So you've got your quotes already. You've possibly even got one idea. Well, you will have one idea from your quote. So rewrite. I want 2 paragraphs. So there's 4 quotes, 2 paragraphs. We developed points in the way that I've shown you. But as I say, very happy with those tri-weeklies, more than happy at this stage. So well done. Onward with that, and upload it to class charts, and I'll see you next time.